0.5% lower, 0.6% lower on the Nifty, 22,400. So it's 170 odd points down. The Sensex is down 500, 73,726. Advanced decline is about 1:1. Nifty Bank is down about 1/3%, doing much better than the Nifty. And the mid-cap index is down 0.5, and I think the small-cap index is starting lower as well. Nifty heat map will give you a quick snapshot view of the red and green up there on the screen. And what do we have? I think it'll be 40 odd names, 38 odd stocks lower, and some stocks are higher as well. So
the pre-open was a bit of an illusion. So it is actually in sync with the implied open. This 150-point drop. IT is taking it on the chin. These are the first stocks I'm looking at, given what Rima just told us, that Jeffrey's note is really negative and big-time downgrades and cuts across price targets. Look at Memphis's, for instance, down about 4%. Coforge is down about 3%. LTI Mindtree is down about 1.5%. That's the mid-cap and even large caps. Wipro is where they see the maximum risk to the price target. I mean, they've cut the price target the most, citing discretionary exposure. That stock's down about 3%. Aside of that, pharma is also nervous in selling off for very obvious reasons. They're the next target, and we don't know by how much. 3% on Dr. Reddy's. Cipla is down about 2%. Sun Pharma is down about 2%. So pharma and IT are very, very nervous this morning. Beyond that, there's some weakness on metals. Tata Steel is down. There's also names like L&T on the lower side, JSW Steel on the lower side. Titan is cooling off very, very rapidly. It had a good run yesterday. Today it's down about 1%. On the flip side, okay, let's see where the gainers are. Power Grid, Bajaj Auto, some FMCG names like Lever and Nestle. And that's it. Everything else is fizzling out. It's shaky and weak to begin with.
Transformers and rectifiers up close to around 5%. The management joined us just around 45 minutes or so ago. They were sounding very optimistic about the prospects of the company. The street likes it. So yesterday it was up 5%. Today it's up another 5%. Senco, that one as well came out with an operational update. The street liked it. And that explains why that stock as well is holding higher in today's trading session. I think it's up close to around 5%. Yeah, both of them. Volumes fairly okay actually on both those two names. So that's some green on the screen. Berger Paints, because of the drop that we're seeing in crude oil prices and hopes that demand are going to be better, we have Berger Paints that's up 1.5%. The screen is otherwise red, but a couple of these names are doing well. Actually, some of these paint companies, the OMCs as well, HPCL as well as BPCL, there was some buying that we saw on both those two names. So let's get them up for you on the screen. Yesterday, IGL pulled back because of that negative news flow with regard to the CNG vehicles. Let's see what it's doing today because it ended at the low point of the day. It's down another 1.5% or thereabouts. But it's a decent start in the first few minutes. The Nifty Bank, that's the one that's on the verge of moving into the green. And if we need to see a fight coming in today, probably it's the turn of the Nifty Bank, given that tech as well as pharma are relatively weak.
And on pharma, I just wanted to add that it's not just your large cap names like Sun Pharma, Dr. Reddy's, etc. Look at everything in pharma across the board. Lupin, Aurobindo, Biocon, Ipca, Loris, Gland Pharma. I mean, these are stocks, walk hard. Everything is down between 3 to 5.5%. Lots of nervousness about what next.
Well, he's sort of said pharma tariffs are coming, and markets, of course, are reacting for the second time, actually. In the last 5-6 days, this is happening. For the first time around, the impact was much larger.